doing a review of what it is like to dance in Portland, Oregon. Now, for those of you that follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, know that I have been in Portland for some time now. I've been dealing with the death of my brother that committed suicide, and it has been very, very tragic, very painful loss, definitely. So I've been in Oregon for about a month. And before I get into that, I definitely want to say, if you or you know somebody that is feeling depressed or feeling suicidal, you definitely want to get help. It's better to be safe than sorry. Use your resources. There's free, hotlines. I definitely encourage you guys, because there's no bringing back my brother. So if you or anyone that you know of is feeling, depressed or whatever the hell it is, please get help. Moving on. So I was there for a month. The last week I was there, I was like, oh my God, I need to get out of this house. I'm so tired of being depressed and crying. It was terrible. So I got out and I went to a club. Now, normally when I go out to Portland to visit my mother, I've never really had like a home club. I've always just been like a club hopper, because I pretty much think all their clubs are trash. So I'm like, oh, this one's trash, goodbye. They have so many clubs to choose from. Portland has the most clubs in one city in the whole US, so it's very hard to find a club that works for you. So pretty much, if one club sucks, I'm like, okay, bye, I won't come back here. I've pretty much worked at, I would say, not all of the clubs, but a good majority of the clubs, to get a feel on how shit works out there. The people there are very different, for one. It's just it's a different vibe out there. But I will say there are a lot of men there. Well, there's a lot of men in general that will go to the strip club, that will just go just to get a drink or whatever. That didn't mess up my video. A drink or whatever. Sorry, my little low battery sign came up, but and it's annoying. It's like, fuck, go to a fucking, why don't you just go to a damn fucking regular bar? But since they have strip clubs on every freaking corner, it's convenient to just walk over to a strip club. On top of that, their liquor stores stop selling alcohol at 7 or 8 or 9, I don't know, really early. So men will do that, I think, a lot more than any other, than out here. So we'll go just to get a drink or get food, because their food there is cheap and it's bomb. So a lot of customers will do that, which is fine. The drink thing is fine, because it's sometimes you'll get a drink, and then one drink turns into another drink, and then another drink turns into another drink, then that turns into the VIP room. So yeah, the drinking part is whatever. I guess that's also good for the club. Anyway, but another thing is that Portland is fully nude. All of their clubs are nude, except for one. It is in downtown Portland. It's called Spice, and it's a topless bar, and they serve alcohol there too. Here in California, it's a little different. Topless clubs, they serve alcohol. Fully nude clubs, it's a juice bar. I don't know why, but I'm used to working topless, and I prefer topless. But I'm not shy. I'm not too shy to work fully nude. I just choose not to. But yeah. So, in Portland, a lot of the girls there are, I mean, busting it open for, uh, gas money, basically. Or tip out, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm just like, girl, like, I mean, it's a lot of bitches out there that, now, I'm not saying all, but it's a majority of them fuck up the game. Because, I mean, if you're opening up, if I could see your pussy hole and, your spirit, I mean, it's just like for $1 or two, some change, like, I mean, it's just like, the customer kind of already seen everything, and you've pulled him up on stage or put your breasts in his face and put your pussy, I don't know. It just kind of fucks up the game when bitches do that stupid ass shit, and it just completely drives me nuts because, then they expect, the next girl to be doing the same kind of thing, which that ain't this kind of party. If there is not enough money on my stage, it ain't none of that. It's definitely no draws coming off, no nothing. So that is just how I feel. And another thing with pulling customers on stage to dance on them and dry hump. I've seen girls dry humping customers on stage, and it's like, girl, what you doing all that for? I mean, he only gave you like $10. Like, I mean, why can't he just go get a lap dance, like a chair dance or something? Like, why do that? Sometimes people like to do that when they're in groups and like, hey, yeah, take this guy up there and whatever. And that's cool if they're spending big money, but if not, I'm not gonna dry hump you. And no, that's out. It's not. No. Oh, sorry. You can get a dance back there. We're not allowed to do that. And you know what? When I go into the strip club, that dry humping part is not only in Portland, Oregon. It also happens out here, but I noticed it a lot more in Oregon. And their clientele they're just their regulars, or they're the people the locals that live there, depending, I guess, on where your strip club's at. They're it's a lot of middle class people. So not saying that that's bad at all, but I want to be where the rich folks is at. But they're just it's just a different vibe. They're not very showy offy like we are here in California. It's just different. It's just not the type of clientele that I would travel and go out of my way to go and dance for. Don't get me wrong though, there's some little rich areas over there, but if you don't have family members or a friend or maybe a client that already lives out there that wants to see you dance, I personally don't see any reason for you to go out of your way to dance in Portland, Oregon. But to each his own. When I go and dance, another tip for you ladies is that when you're going and dancing, you kind of want to think of it as levels when you're telling a customer like about the dances. Like, yeah, we have $20 chair dances out here on the floor, but it's kind of like an air dance. But for we can go to the back for 3 songs for $100, and I can get topless. And then you kind of want to make it a step up. What am I? It's everywhere. you kind of want to, you know, make it kind of like a higher level as you go. Like, okay, I can, that was actually a really, really bad example. So, chair dances, you know, is going to be an air dance. If you go do 3 songs for 100, you know, we can have more contact. If we go up to the VIP room, I can get fully nude. You know, sell them a dream. Whatever the fuck they want to hear, you know, nod your head, you know, and just make them think that, you know what, this is going to be the best thing, the best dance that you've ever gotten. Okay? That's what you want to make them think. So, but don't agree to do no prostitution things, because you will go to jail if there's an undercover cop. You definitely don't want to do. I'm not saying none of that. But you know, you want to just get them. You're selling them a fantasy. You know, you're an entertainer. You're there for entertainment. You're an actor. That's a good way. But anyway, I have to kind of cut this video short. But like always, ladies, give me some topics to talk about. But give my video a thumbs up, and also follow me on Instagram and Snap. Feel free to privately message me if you have any questions about something. And like I said, give me some damn topics. I need something to talk about. I'm running out of shit here. I mean, I can give you guys a story time. I kind of wanted to do like a husband tag. So I wanted to do that. So if you guys have any questions that you would like me to ask my husband, well, my husband to answer, you can also drop those questions down below. But until then, bye, and thanks for watching, guys.